Stands out oh so visibly. They're ready. Stand by for a start. Last on the card. Off they go. Scandalo won the break. Gates of Babylon. Native Chimes jump well from Rebel Zone. Behind them, Zero Demerits, D Keeper. Read the Right Act back there in the field, but being hunted along just in front of World. And getting back there also soon after the start is My Demi back there in the company as they settle properly the Red Sea. Leaving the back, and as they head past the 900, Native Chimes speeding along in front leads the way by a length. Gates of Babylon. Scandalo up running third, a length and a half to Zero Demerits. Then Rebel Zone back fifth against the rail, a length away the Read the Right Act. D Keeper had got right back, only three behind it. World the Red Sea, My Demi as they approach the home turn. Barely noticeable here at the 450. Native Chimes clear. Look to be two in front. Gates of Babylon, Scandalo, Zero Demerits going up there 3 and 4 deep now and about to attack. Then 2 lengths Rebel Zone. D Keeper further back in the field with World and Read the Right Act. Inside the 250, Zero Demerits, who they've picked off at odds, about to be joined by Rebel Zone. It's Zero Demerits though, in for the fight with 100 to go. Zero Demerits the leader. Rebel Zone trying valiantly. Zero Demerits though has got its measure, and Zero Demerits held off Rebel Zone. They finished 4 in front of Gates of Babylon, Scandalo, My Demi, Read the Right Act, D Keeper, who never got warm, followed further back behind those. Then on the rails, Native Chimes, World further back, and with it as well its stablemate the Red Sea. So 14 into 10, it's been a good go, Zero Demerits, in this last event of the day. And the money was certainly astute there. $14 into around $8.50, back to 10 late for Zero Demerits. But has landed the prize first up. Got the job done well. Rebel Zone came after it, but was never going to get past it. And a distant third, Gates of Babylon. Scandalo was fourth home. The winner, Zero Demerits, prepared by Gary Crispin, by Demerit from Glammed, and written by Jason Whiting. Owned by D. Leopold, Mrs. D. Crispin, B. Lawrence, J. Sinagra, and Mrs. J. K. Leopold, B. Sirovich, J. Clatworthy, J. M. Clatworthy, P. G. Lawrence, C. Wormel, S. Divatini R. Moroney, P. Gurney, Mrs. C. Gurney, Mrs. C. J. Moroney, P. Vazari, and posts its 6th win and its 44th appearance this afternoon. Always travelled well in the run, and Whiting had plenty underneath of him when he attacked those leaders at the 300 mark, worked his way to the front and was comfortably holding Rebel Zone at bay in the run to the line. The filly by Territories out of Rebel Queen, trained by Darren McAuliffe, Chris Parnham there aboard, and third, number 4, Gates of Babylon by Frost Giant from Ishi Bay, Brett Pope, Lucy Warwick. The judge has kindly made his way to the calling box to give us the other information. Too wet to do otherwise. A length 4 1/4 of the margins. 1:17.01, 35.40. Roscoe, you're a gentleman. All right, there it is. 10, 5, 4 and 2 as we round it out today. Somewhere down there in the shadows, the darkness, the gloom is Britt Taylor from the winner's enclosure.
Not stepping a foot outside of the undercover area with the rain that falls. Gary Crispin joins me now. Gary, what a wonderful return to racing for Zero Demerits. We spoke about it pre-race that he dropped a lot of ratings points last preparation. Were you pleased with how he was coming into today first up?
Yeah, we're happy with him. He's done everything right, and you know, like you say, he's dropped all those rating points and back to where we sort of can win a race.
What were you thinking rounding for home when he was just trucking into it?
Oh, look, I always thought it was a chance, but, you know, like, you just never know. With the rain coming, I wasn't sure.
It's a funny one because you look at his record, I think he's had 11 starts on soft tracks, albeit we're not on soft, but never won on a soft track, and all of a sudden there's been a fair bit of rain just as the race was on. What were your thoughts in regards to that?
Yeah, I was just hoping the rain held off.
It didn't matter for him in the end. Do you think he's in for a pretty fruitful campaign?
Oh, yeah, he always goes well and does his best, so that's all we can ask.
Nice to have all the owners here as well, enjoying the day.
Goes over the moon, you know, she's put a lot of time into the horse, and she bailed us out, and yeah, it's been a good ride.
Really great to see. Well done on the win.
All right, and happy birthday to Jace as well. So.
A birthday for Jason Whiting. Well, what better present than a winner?
Good present.
Absolutely. Well done to Gary Crispin there. And Jason Whiting celebrating a birthday today. And I don't think there is anything he would rather as a gift than winning in the last year at Belmont.
I'll never forget it either, Brittany, because it's my partner Annika's birthday today too. So I'll be wishing Jason Whiting a happy birthday every time it comes around. And if I forget him, it means I'm in a lot of trouble. So hopefully it'll stick in the memory bank. But Jason Whiting and Zero Demerits take out the last. A horse that at one stage was a 76 rater, right back down to a 60. Right place, right time, and in on the minimum as well, which always helps. Jace, talk to us about that recent trial. It looked like you were ducking and weaving, but still had plenty of horse.
He's a bit of a quirky horse. He they jumped, well, he jumped pretty good for him in the trial. And they sort of backed off the speed a bit around the bend, and he got travelling pretty strong in that. And when the run did open, he's probably not the bravest horse in the world, and probably wasn't that keen on taking the run. But yeah, and then it got a little bit too tight, and then we sort of just had to sit on him.
And he jumped well again today and put himself into a lovely spot.
Yeah, it actually surprised me again today, because that's been one of his probably downfalls in the past. Is quite often he'll just dawdle out and not jump that good. But yeah, so he really flew the barriers and showed a lot of interest today and showed he wanted to do it.
And we're reliably informed it's a happy birthday.
Yeah, cheers, thank you.
Well done, Fishy.
Ta.
There is Jason Whiting rounding out the day with Zero Demerits. Scott's best each way of the day gets home for the Sky Thoroughbred Central audience, which is great to see. And Scott, one more job for you today, and that is to deliver me your umbrella to walk to this car, because the rain continues to fall here. That's it from us. We'll be back on Saturday afternoon with Saturday's program.
Just you and me within these walls, but when we go outside, you're gonna wake up and see that it was hopeless after all. No one can rewrite the stars. How can you say you'll be mine? Everything keeps us apart, and I'm not the one you were meant to find. It's not up to you, it's not up to me.